Jalor Gallego, can call me Jalor. I'm at batch 13.
Hi, my name is Cassandra the Queen, also known as Briley Anyo from the batch 10A. Oh my God, 10A ang tanda.
Lourdes Ordonio Ozaita. Mas kilala ako sa chem na Deng. At batch 04B.
Hi, I'm John Louis Ozaita. So sa Chem kilala ko as OZ, batch 2003B.
So hi, Paul Jake Nazaro, but I go by PJ in Chem, in my heydays in Chem. Actually hanggang ngayon naman, PJ pa rin naman. Batch 2011A.
Hi, I am Althea Faye Sandanya. I'm Alfie and I'm from batch 18A.
So, yun nga. The funny story here is that nag-apply actually ako sa KM kasi nandun yung mga cute. Cute yung block handlers ko, cute yung block na hawak nila. And so, doon ako nag-apply. And it's so stupid. Like, it's a mababaw reason. But ultimately, like, you know, what pushed me through to finish the whole process and keep reapplying kasi ano ako re-up ako. 13A yung process na tinapos ko pero hindi ako pumasa. Per 13B, naging camera ko. And like, the core reason why I kept at it is because KM sa family. And that's something that I wanted to be a part of.
Freshie kami nun eh. So, halos lahat ng mga batchmates ko, mga blockmates ko, Chem talaga yung first choice. Tapos sila yung block handlers ata namin nung time na yun. So, parang no-brainer siya sa amin to join UP Chem.
Sila yung black handlers namin. So, as an introvert, parang kung sino yung unang lumapit sa akin, sige, doon na lang ako. Tapos the rest of the batchmates, Chem din naman kami napunta. So, doon na, nagstay na kami with UP Chem.
One, my sister is also an alumni. And I think our school has a strong program sa chemistry and we have a lot of schoolmates din na Chem-Eng. Dalawa yung naghahatak. So, finally I decided na mag-join kung saan nag-join yung kapatid ko. Yun yung una. What made me decide to proceed and join Chem is the application process. Para sa isang extrovert na tao na katulad ko, mas madaming tao, mas na-enhance yung yung interest ko doon sa pag-join. And saka yung mga batchmates ko din na usapan namin, sige, sa akin tayo mag-join. Ayun, I think yun yung reason para mag-decide ako na magtuloy sa KEM.
Mainly because I had friends from my high school in the province, sa Cebu. Tapos, nung dumating kami sa UP, dito sa Manila, tatlo kami, so shout out kay Joff at kay Amon. Tatlo kami na from the same high school and then we came here to UP. And then, meron kaming schoolmates din kasi na nasa UP Chem na. So, it wasn't hard for us to choose and to apply sa Chem kasi may mga kilala na rin kami na higher years at kakilala namin. Then, the rest is history. Hanggang ngayon, lagi kami magkakasama kami tatlo.
I went to the ORSEM na held by UPKEM. Tapos, I was a very, very active freshie kasi during that time. And they were really friendly sa chekas namin. And they really made us feel na we're cared for, we're accounted for. And hindi lang like for recruitment yung relationship that we were having with them. More on like for friendship, ganon. And talagang they were trying to help us. So when I went to ORSEM, that kind of sealed the deal. Because I saw how the whole org, they supported their speakers. They were really listening to their speakers. They were hyping them up. And then I just saw how happy everyone was. And that's when I decided, I want to become a part of this. And tapos nag-summit pa yun when I heard them do the chant, di ba? Whenever you hear UPChem chant, you can really hear the passion that they have for the org and for what they do.
Favorite memory ko lagi sa KEM is the chant. Like, it doesn't matter ano yung event, ano yung ganap, kung end week ba or kakatapos lang ng SNCC. But, you know, I always relish the opportunity na, like, I'll stay behind para lang sumabay sa chat because I think dun mo pinanakikita yung the one sa KEM.
Favorite ang dami. Siguro very specific ay yung Eng Week moments. Kasi yung Eng Week moments, dun talaga lumalabas yung pagiging competitive. And of course yung creativity ng mga Chemers. And feeling ko yun yung nakatulong sa akin to explore more on my artistic side and creative side.
Favorite memory? FOPC. Way back. So, meron kaming freshman orientation program committee. Yung first SEM ko as a major chember. So, kailangan mong tumambay sa Vincent's Hall. Kukuha kayo ng hours. Kasi yun yung magiging bidding nyo for your block. So, paramihan kayo ng hours ng tambay. Tapos, may mga games habang nag-aantay kayo. Tapos, may newspaper, tsaka rummage na so, kailangan mong pumunta sa mga offices. So, yun. So, tambay. At summer, no? Mga summer yun. Before mag-start yung school year. Ano siya eh, mas univ-wide siya. Yung mga top 10 na orgs, sila yung mag-handle nung freshman orientation ng buong UP. Parang ganyan. Or engineering.
Tapos,
ganyan,
ang goal ay makakalap ng funds para kay
Freshie
si org
programs.
ay may magamit para dun sa mga materials for incoming freshmen. Fondest memory, dun ako siguro sa pinakaunang fondest memory kasi ang dami. So, ang sa akin is yung bonding nung batchmates ko in 2003B when we prepare for talent show. So, I think yun yung pinakauna ko na experience na makisalamuha sa iba't ibang members ng department. Hindi ko naman kilala. Second year ako noon, may first year. Yun yung bonding, practice kayo, tapos matambay kayo dito. Yun yung I think yung pinaka-unang fondest memory ko as Kevin.
In a nutshell, I think alam din to ng mga memcom nung time namin at ng mga co-ops. Sabi natin, for the lack of better word, I was a delinquent applicant at first. As in, I performed terribly. Naghahanap lang talaga ako ng something na makakapag-push sa akin. I think it was 3-4 consecutive weeks na tumatambay na ako ng 20 plus hours per week. And I felt proud of myself na coming from a super lackluster performance, na kaya ko pa naman palang humabol pa rin hanggang hindi pa tapos. But to this day, lagi kong inaalala yung performance ko na yun, na kaya ko pa rin namang bumawi kahit pangit yung performance ko sa simula. So ayun, I think it became one of my principles even after graduating college, habang nag-work na hanggang ngayon. Kapag hindi naman laging tapos na ang lahat kung pangit yung simula. Hanggang di pa tapos, kaya mo pang bumawi.
Marami akong favorite memories sa Kev. Super, super, super dami. As in, parang until now, I go back to that happy place nung time na I'm still studying in UP and I'm with Cameras. Pero siguro one thing I'd like to share for this interview is nung SNCEC 2019. So, what happened was, I was the internal logistics head. I'm not sure if meron pang internal, basta logistics. And then, nagkamali yung caterer ng na-order. Basically, yung nangyari, hindi nila na-pack yung mga food. So, dumating yung food, hindi nakapack. Eh, lunchtime na, 1 p.m. na, gutom na yung party. So, nag-chat ako sa GC ng Chem that time. I was like, hello po, help. So, nagkamali po. Wala pong food right now yung party. And then, during that time, they were in UPFI. And we were in a different venue. Kasi sa NCPAG yung lunch during that time. So, what happened was, ang daming pumuntang Chemers from the FI to NCPAG. And they all helped assembly the food packs, which is dapat ang mag-assemble yung caterer nga, di ba? So, ang ginawa nila, gumawa sila ng assembly line doon. Tapos, yun, they started packing, ikaw sa rice, ikaw sa chicken, ikaw sa chop suey. And, I don't know, like, parang that memory just really made me feel really warm and supported. Kasi, of course, kasalanan ko yun kasi head ako and hindi ko yun na-check. And then, dapat I'm accountable for that. Pero yun, the fact that they really helped me, like, they made me feel that they got me, it's a very good memory that I come back to every now and then.
Ang I think, rotation ko nun sa KM was either memcom ako or body ako. And I think dun most ng naging impact ko during my chem life. The other one is, nagdulaan ako noon as an applicant and naabutan lang nila ako literally. Naglalakad ako papuntang tambahan at biglang, uy, Jeller, sama ka. And ayun, nakapagdulaan ako. So kahit pa paano, naging part ako of something sa end.
As a Chemer, I was USC counselor and chairperson. Tapos nag-head din ako ng Miss Eng noong 2013, I think.
Ang dami. Sorry. During my 4th year, I was Vice President for Educational Affairs. Tapos, the following year, graduating year ko, I was president. So that was academic year 2015 to 2016. EB ako ng CAPES. Tapos 3 years ako nag-director sa Prime. I was also SOCREP sa PAX. Bago ako mag-EC sa Chem, most of my headships were in logistics. So, nung nagka-rehaul ng committee structure for SMCEC, I was the exterior logistics head of SMCEC. I think yung first ever headship ko was parang logistics sa LMK. May LMK pa naman ngayon, no? Wala na. Okay. Pero alam niyo ba yung LMK?
Yes.
Okay, ayun. And then, Kittles head. May Kittles pa ba ngayon?
Wala na rin.
Ayun, mga talent pools. So, Kittles head ako, and then, mention ko na lang ulit si Amon. Si Amon yung sa Troopers head. Tapos lagi kami nagpapalitan ng dalawa.
Probably top 3 for me was VP WAM 2020 to 2021. And then SNCEC overall head 2021 to 2022. And then I would say major Indakan head 2020.
How do you connect with other chemers post-graduation?
Post-grad, buti na lang may messenger na kaming lahat. So,
Thank you, social media.
social media, thank you very much. So, social media, huge factor in keeping comms and connections with campers.
From Yahoo groups to...
From Yahoo groups, galing
Yahoo
kami
groups
sa
kasi
Yahoo groups.
nagsimula yung...
Tapos,
Doon kayo
by
nagsusolicit.
the time na,
Doon yun kapag
Oo.
alumni.
by the time na pag-graduate na tayo, Facebook na,
Facebook na, tapos
tas Messenger.
Ano pa na, tapos events.
Events.
Awitan.
Yung mga masisipag na campers, yung mga senior campers namin.
Awitan, Engweek,
Events. Any UP events, it's either Lantern Parade,
Lantern Parade,
or basketball,
Marathon,
or
Fun Run,
bonfire. So,
Bonfire.
doon kami nakikita.
Although wala kami noon, pero napag-usa. Bonfire, nung
Bonfire
na-champion,
tayo,
nung na-champion tayo. Nakita-kita
kita kami
So,
doon.
maybe semi-reunion nun, pero hindi na... Across na,
Pero
diba?
kami pa rin yun. Kung sino yung circle namin, kami
lang
lagi
din nakikita
nakikita.
doon. Binabalik.
Marami na kasi sa mga batchmate namin.
So, makabilang bansa na.
Sa kabilang bansa na.
Or
Kahit yung younger
nakafocus
na na-meet ko before I graduated, marami na sa ibang bansa.
Hmm.
Pero as much as possible, if may post sila sa Facebook, we interact.
Hmm.
So, doon nagsisimula.
At yung Chem alumni, yun, dun yung bagong avenue ng mga banter between alumni, saka yung mga usap, lalo na nung nag-iwalk tayo last time, di ba?
Mhm.
Think yun.
So, tas kami, wala kaming choice kasi magkasama kami sa bahay. So,
Minsan hindi kami
Hindi
hindi kami
nagpapansinan.
nag-uusap. Yung lifelong bonds, minsan ano din, reconnect.
Okay.
Nag-away sa kami.
Next question. How has Chem helped you find each other?
Kami? As in kami?
Yes po.
Avenue, yung Chem mismo.
Hindi. Nag-meet kami.
Dito.
Pinatugtog mo kami with freshman orientation.
Oo.
Diba?
Ano
Kasi
yun?
Chem band ka na nun.
Head na ako ng Chem band noon.
Gusto ng Chem band.
So, kailangan ang
may intermission number.
permission number. So, ang mantra ko noon, kung
Yung
kaya
mga
mo,
bago.
lahat ng kayang mag-perform at kayang gumamit instrumento or kumanta, join the band. Dati kasi medyo exclusive yung banda na dapat magaling ka kumanta. Ang dami na nung musically inclined. So, meron actually may boys na Chem band, yung may, saka yung
Mortuary Waps.
mga girls na gusto tutugtog din kami. So, nag-arrange sila. Sabi mo nagda-drums ka, pero...
Nagpa-percussion ako, pero ang binigay mo sa akin ay bongos.
Oo.
ba ako? Oo, tama.
Sabi mo nagda-drum. Ito lang yung meron tayo.
Bigyan niya ako
Tapos
bongos.
tutugtog kayo ng torete.
Torete.
Tutugtog kayo ng torete.
Bakit ako tutugtog ng torete gamit yung bongo? Sige, bahala si Batman. So yun yung una naming interaction.
After grad, I moved to Australia. I worked for a big manufacturing company in Australia, so some sort of practicing chemical engineering. But on the side, I started doing drag in Sydney, and I've been doing drag for 3 years now. Actually, I never started drag here in the Philippines. Sa Sydney talaga ako nag-start. Siguro yung pinakamalaking challenge, syempre yung cultural difference. Dahil sa Sydney nga ako nag-start. So, it's a white country. Iba yung humor, iba yung culture, iba yung how they see art and drag in general. So I think yun yung pinakamalaking challenge. But of course, as a performer, as a creative, and as a product of UP Chem, marami akong nadala from my college years and bringing out the confidence that I have right now. So how Kem helped me persevere? Syempre, Eng Week talaga yung pinakamalaki. Like, I can remember times na mag-overnight talaga kami sa labas ng Melchor Hall para lang makapag-unahan sa linya. Pupunta ka sa UPFI, pipila, kahit hindi pa mag-start yung event, tapos magtatakbuhan. So, yung mga small moments na yun, napakalaking bagay siya to build perseverance sa mga Kemers.
The first big headship that I did for UPKEM is actually with SNCC, Internal Logistics Head. During that time, parang sophomore pa ako. So, mas marami pa akong ka-work na higher year. I guess one thing that I got from that experience is to be highly organized and to communicate very, very well with your teammates and external stakeholders. That is something that I still apply to this day. It's like being part of a team, even if you're not the most senior one. So with that mindset, you got to be open to learn from those who are seniors, and at the same time, you want to be able to perform as good as them. So ayusin mo talaga yung sarili. That's one thing that I got from that. And then the second headship that I did for UPKEM is VP WAPNA, I think. Medyo tricky yung experience na yon because that was the first time na pandemic. So kami yung first remote learning EC. The challenge there was getting creative because when I stepped in as VP WAM, I knew the ins and outs of the tambayan, but I didn't know what to do in the online world, di ba? Bigla kasing nag-remote. I guess yung pinakamalaking napulot ko doon is just being creative and again, communication. I think if you communicate really well to Kemers or to even kahit sa work na outside Kem, kung ano yung mga dapat nilang expect sa inyo, kung ano yung mga challenges that you're meeting, they will be understanding. Kemers will be understanding. As long as you manage your expectations really well with them, they're good. So, yun yung napulot ko from that experience, being creative and communicating expectations really, really well. The last one is yung SNCEC overall head, which was 2021. That was the second pandemic SNCEC. The biggest takeaway for me is handling people from different age group or like different levels of seniority. So kanina I was talking about my experience as ako yung junior sa SNCEC na overall steer ko. This time, I am the senior and I am leading them. And what I got from here is how to handle these people, how to manage them, how to make sure that everybody stays on page, and how to set your goals as a team.
I've had a very troubled student life. Kasi 7 years ako sa UP. Muntik pa ako ma-MRR. And, you know, mahirap talagang course ang kami. And, in fact, actually, 3 beses akong sinubukang sipain ng College of Engineering. And all the time, ang kasama ko getting through all the challenges, sa all these appeals for readmissions were Kemers. I think, in fact, there was a time actually na ang nakastamp na dun sa appeal for readmission was dismissed. And it was a Kemer, it's Dean De Leon, at the time siya yung Dean, who I managed to talk to and made the decision to give me a chance to still stay and keep fighting for chemical engineering. Like, I can still distinctly recall back then na nung nasa office niya, she was asking me na, Jeller, pag pinirman ko ba to, mapapangako mo ba na wala ka nang ibabagsak? And of course, gusto natin sabihin na wala na eh. Pero, I think, yun nga, dun lumabas, I guess, yung spirit na paging Kemer. Sabi ko na, ma'am, hindi ako yung pinakamatalinong estudyante, hindi rin ako yung pinakamasipag. But, KM did give me the perseverance na, you know, naka 3-4 takes ako ng 1-2-2 at finally pinas ako. And I think, you know, that is that perseverance, that grit, that allowed her to accept na i-readmit ako. I think yun yung parang pinaka-major impact ng KM on those challenges back then. I think one of the more important part ng sa up process na nadampot ko, especially for perseverance, is that you just have to keep trying. It's not about, like, KEM, like nasabi sa ano ng MEMCOM na, you know, KEM does not select for the best, the smartest, you know, yung pinamayaman, pinakamaitatig. it selects for the people who have the grit to keep on trying even when they fail. And that's something that even in work, even in life, or whatever the challenges I encounter, you keep at it. Madapa ka man, bangon lang din. You know, you get down, you get up, and you just keep fighting because that's the essence of being a camera, to have the grit to persevere and to just, you know, prove that there's something in you. I think I mentioned earlier that KEM for me is family, and that's because once you have that support group, once you have those people who will accept you no matter what you are, kahit ilang takes ka na ng subjects mo, kahit gaano ka-delayed ka na at di mo na kabatch tong mga kasabayan mo, having that family grounds you that, you know, you are not aimless, you are not alone, you are not abandoned. And it's having that support group, that emotional bonds that keep you fighting, even though, you know, normally you would have quit, normally you would have walked away. To have someone there with you in the trenches fighting, that keeps you going.
Starting with my experience being a super active participant in Eng Week. So I was juggling Eng Week teamwork, and then strategies for day events, and then night events. So I joined 4 years in Indakan, and then 1 year Dulaan. Yeah. Grabe, time management talaga pag Eng Week. And I think everyone knows that, even the current members of the organization, na you really have to have good time management skills and prioritization, kasi after all, hindi lang naman tayo Eng Week. I mean, students pa rin naman tayo. So, aside from all of those happening during Eng Week, nag-aaral pa rin tayo, pumapasok pa rin tayo, kahit minsan di talaga kaya. So, I think hanggang ngayon, naaalala ko na ganito ako nag-manage ng time before at ng mga kailangan kong gawin. Nagagamit ko pa rin siya up until today. Especially pag may crunch time na talaga sa, say for example, nung nag-masters ako, and then kasabay nung nagma-masters ako, I also had several committee work sa UP. Kailangan ko na talaga siyang i-juggle, and then kung alam mo familiar kayo doon, pero yung time bubble na strategy, kailangan mo talagang i-layout yung schedule mo, mag-allot ka talaga ng kunyari, 9 to 10 a.m. ito yung gagawin ko. So I think you really have to have discipline in following your priorities para magawa mo yung time management, performance and skill. Or one. What else? The same can be said when I was president, nung 5th year ako. But other than yung time management skills, people's handling talaga sa president, and also probably crisis management in and out of the org. Kasi syempre, as president, ikaw dapat yung glue ng org. So kung merong conflict in between and among your members, hindi naman haya mo na lang yun. Kaya mong i-settle. Tapos kung meron ding conflict yung org mo doon sa other organizations in the college and in the university, ikaw rin talaga yung makikipag-negotiate and usap. Kailangan marunong kang mahipaghalubilo sa tao. So for one, you really have to be charismatic. And I think yun yung approach ko today in crisis management and people handling. So nung nagtuturo ako, I think, di ko alam kung ako lang to, pero feeling ko naman agree yung mga naging estudyante ko before, na laging happy-happy, charismatic, approachable. Kasi, paano kung malalaman na hindi na pala gets ng student yung certain part ng lesson? Kung masyado silang intimidated, lumapit sa'yo. So, dapat, alam nilang, confident sila, nagko-confide sila sa'yo, na hindi ka nalipapahiya. Kasi marunong kang makipag-usap sa tao, kahit na tulad mo sila. So, yun, na-apply ko talaga siya nung nag-work as faculty.
You stick with your audience. I think it doesn't matter why you joined KEM. Maybe gusto mo ng connections for future work, you wanted the network, you wanted the ACAD resource material, gusto mo ng friends. But KEM is a family, first and foremost. And always remember that it's not about, winning EWOC, it's not about being the valedictorian, it's about making the most of your stay in college with your family, with your friends that you build along the way?
Love Chem. Unang-una, love Chem and see what Chem could offer to you, and of course, see what you could offer to Chem. Kasi maraming ma-offer ang Chem for you, but of course, marami ka ding may offer for Chem. And always help Chem develop into a better organization. And of course, win Engwit again.
You can find love sa Chem. So,
minsan-
alam ko maraming kinikilig sa inyo. Pero yes,
Minsan
you can
fake,
find love
minsan
sa
fake din, ganyan. Minsan love, minsan responsibilidad, ganyan, pabigat.
Cherish relationships mismo. Hindi kasi by the time na parehas kayong aplikante or parehas kayong resident members during your time, maraming Chembers who got married na nang isip namin, hindi naman kayo nagkaroon ng connection during your time sa Chem. Bakit?
Saan ba kayo mo naganap yan? Ba't naging kayo?
Bakit nagpakasal kayo bigla? So, parang kami,
As in, across generation.
di ba?
Sorry.
So parang nagugulat kami, so yun. So parang hindi man kayo mag-meet.
Pagkagulat lang.
Oo.
Hindi disapproval yun. Sa wala naman akong magagawa.
Hindi man kayo mag-meet during your time as Chemers. More likely, mag-meet kayo right after. So, cherish relationship.
Hindi yung pag makasalubong nyo sa labas ay parang wala kayong pinagsamahan. So I think Chem really gives an avenue for the members to have a strong bond. If we're talking about bonds, and nakikita nyo na bumabalik kami dito, it's go to show na kahit yung mga pillars ng tambayan, we love them kasi ito na yung avenue nung panahon na nakikita namin yung sarili namin dito na kagaya nyo, nasa kalagitnaan ng activity ng Chem, maingay yung sa labas, tapos may mechanical saw. Tapos meron tayong interview. Ganito din kaingay nun. Actually, may daan pa nga ng jeep dito, di ba? So, maingay talaga tong part na to. Tapos kailangan nyo mag-aral. Sa tabi nyo, may nagbabaraha. Sa tabi nyo, may nagugunggungan, may nagigitara. Kaya, kahit natahimik to, I know na siguro doon sa kabilang tambayan ay ganun yung way kung paano tayo mag-interact. Those are the moments na pag nasa office na kayo at buryong na kayo sa trabaho, you think na ano ba yung saan ba ako babalik? So gusto ko dun sa bumalik sa happiest memory. Isa sa mga happiest memories ko is yun dito ko sa tambayan kasi yun yung sakto lang, relax lang. Umuwi ka na nakangiti, ganyan. Or minsan umuwi ka ng may kasabay. So yun, yung mga ganong memories. Nandito ako tarang pag tinanong mo ano yung happiest memory, parang siguro abutin tayo ng mga buong araw para magkwentuhan isa-isa kung ano yung mga madami kaming alam, kung nagsasalita man yung mga dingding na yan, marami silang alam. Pero to cut my message short dun sa resident members, so cherish the time na magkasama kayo dito sa tambayan. Away man yan, trabaho, activity, everything. Pangit o hindi, pangit man or maganda, there's always an opportunity for you to connect and an opportunity for you to have that strong bond na tandaan nyo ang industry natin hindi ganun kalaki. So, isa yung mga Chemers sa pag nandun na kayo to the real professional world, isa yan sa mga connections na indirectly makakatulong sa inyo to proceed with your career. Chem-eng o hindi. And academic or relational man yan.
Or romantic.
Minsan hindi na. I think you want to pursue the career, right? And tandaan nyo, isa sa mga strong suits ninyo paglabas ng academe is not only your academic achievement, is how you play the game. And KM gives you the avenue on how to try and test and play the game na ganun din sa labas. So kung paano kayo makipag-interact, paano kayo makipaglaro, and paano kayo makipag-deal and do the activities from start to finish. I think yung ganong skill ay very essential. So, again, cherish the time and the activities na ginagawa niyo sa akin.
Maximize lang yung time with your orgmates. May it be doing work or studying together and or gala-gala together. Go, have fun with everyone.
I guess i-cherish nyo yung resident members, co-resident members nyo, yung alo nyo, and yung mga papasok pang bagong Chemers. So yung UP Chem, it's not just like an organization na you do work for. It's actually a family. It's actually a home for a lot of people who went to the CHE. And it's where I met a lot of my lifelong friends from college. Friends. Joke lang. So ayun, i-cherish nyo yung co-cavers nyo. Kasi marami kayong matututunan sa kanila actually. So, syempre kapag when you work with them, hindi naman maiiwasan na mainis kayo, tapos may mga hindi maayos magtrabaho. Pero kahit yung mga hindi maayos magtrabaho, may matututunan kayo sa kanila. Yung mga experiences na gano'n, yun yung pambala nyo in the future sa interview nyo or when you feel like you're dealing with the worst person in the world. Siguro alalahanin nyo na lang yung time na inis kayo sa co-camera nyo and then na-survive nyo naman yun. Bakit parang this is going downhill? Na-survive nyo naman yun. So, basta survive nyo rin yan. So, ayun, cherish your co-camera.
Ang advice ko sa mga kabatch ko, I think kailangan natin magpa-check up. Yung iba sa atin mukhang nangangailangan, ako mukhang nangangailangan nata ako ng maintenance medicine. And I think let's just not be harsh on ourselves. There's always something that's worth noting. It doesn't matter anong stage ka life mo. Be proud of where you've gotten.
Bumalik kayo sa chem.
Mag-reply kayo dun sa tinag ko na post kasi tinag ko kayo dun.
Ang hirap kasi magkakaiba kami ng industry. So, hindi namin alam kung gaano rin sila ka-busy. So, hindi kami makapag-demand ng time sa kanila to give back to Chem. Kung may time lang kayo, reach out to resident members and co-alumni siguro. Di naman kami, yung mga busy, mga senior alumni naman at yung mga active alumni doesn't demand time for you guys to reach out. Pero kung kaya, go. Kapag hindi, thank you.
I think hindi, siguro kung ako yung message sa batchmate is that hindi na yung tayo yung magko-connect. I-check niyo yung chem dito, dalaw kayo. Tapos kung makapagbigay kayo ng 1 or 2 na hindi naman kailangang formal interview na ganito, 1 or 2 messages dun sa mga resident members like sa alumni dinner, makapagbigay kayo na at least meron man lang silang something to connect to. Kasi mahalaga na yung history ay alam nyo din, no? Para at least moving forward, alam nyo yung ano yung nagawa namin okay, ano yung nagawa na okay, ito yung nakaka-inspire. Meron na kayong perspective and mas guided siguro yung members in terms of kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin or kung ano man yung gusto mo na impart na message sa kanila. And on a not so serious note, yung Gcash talaga, yun yung pinakamahalaga. Kahit anong sabihin nyo, mag-ambag ng naayon sa natatanggap. No? Ayun.
Guys, we're pushing 30s. So, need natin ng vitamins, tapos kumuha tayo ng health insurance and HMO. Pero yun na talaga, wala na ibang masabi bukod doon. At sana mag-donate tayo sa org. Kasi wala silang pera, guys. Joke lang, feeling ko naman may pera sila, pero kailangan, mas maganda kung mas marami silang pera, di ba? Donate tayo lagi.
So, sa 2018, guys, magpakita naman kayo. Punta kayo sa ANIV, no? Punta kayo sa tabs, pakita kayo. Mag-reply kayo sa GC, joke lang. Pero, I guess, miss ko na kayo. Is the serious message to them. And I'm very proud of all of you. Especially, we all went to UPChem. We all joined UPChem na super clueless pa about this world. And I'm really, really proud to see you guys excel in different career paths and different companies. And I'm really, really proud every time I hear or see you guys post on LinkedIn with your accomplishments.